For those of you who've dreamed of time traveling to ancient Rome, hold up. You've seen the movies, right? Grand emperors, epic battles, glorious architecture. But what if I told you the reality was a lot less glamorous and a lot more icky? Let's discuss 6 seriously unbelievable practices from ancient Rome that are so disturbing, you'll wonder how anyone even survived it. 1. Rome's Sanitation Saga. Ancient Rome had these amazing sewer systems, like the famous Cloaca Maxima. But here's the dirty secret. These sewers were mainly for draining water, not for flushing away human waste from homes. That meant streets were often littered with trash and, well, human waste. Romans sometimes just accepted these unsanitary conditions, even using feces as fertilizer for crops. Combine that with their love for garum, a super popular condiment made from fermented fish guts, which would attract flies and bacteria, and you've got a recipe for health problems. Archaeological digs have actually found really high levels of parasites in Roman waste, showing just how much this lax sanitation took a toll on public health. 2. Bathing buddies and body scrapers. Bathing was a huge social event in ancient Rome, but their hygiene rituals were unique. First, Romans would slather themselves in olive oil. Then, they'd hit up the heated rooms of the public baths. After getting all sweaty and oiled up, they didn't use soap. Instead, they used a curved metal tool called a strigil to scrape off the oil, dirt, and even dead skin. And here's the really wild part. This gooey mixture was sometimes collected and reused by others, occasionally as a hair conditioner. 3. The ultimate shared toilet accessory. When Romans went to the public latrines, think rows of stone seats over a flowing trench, they didn't have toilet paper. Their solution? A xylospongium, basically a sponge on a stick. And here's the kicker. It was communal. This sponge stick was fixed to the latrine benches and shared among multiple users, probably rinsed in salt water or vinegar between uses. 4. Dinner parties from hell. Forget fancy table manners. Ancient Roman dinner parties were legendary for their extravagance, but also for their incredibly messy dining etiquette. Imagine this. You're lounging on a couch, enjoying a huge feast, and then you just toss your food scraps, like bones, olive pits, or oyster shells, right onto the floor. The cleanup? That was totally left to the slaves. These feasts were all about showing off how much you could eat, with zero regard for cleanliness. 5. The dark truth: who really built Rome? Behind all those incredible monuments and the vast Roman Empire was a brutal truth. It was built on the backs of forced labor. Slaves, captured during wars or bought in markets, made up a huge part of the population. Their work was absolutely essential to Rome's growth, whether it was building roads and aqueducts, working in the fields, or running households. Even the famous story of the Sabine women, abducted to bear children for Rome, highlights this dark reality of exploitation. It's a stark reminder that the glory of Rome often came at an unthinkable human cost. 6. Rome's unexpected laundry hack. Romans had a truly peculiar approach to keeping their clothes clean. They used human urine as a cleaning agent because of its ammonia content, which is super effective at breaking down stains. How'd they get it? Public pots were placed around town, and people were encouraged to contribute their urine. It actually became such a valuable resource that Emperor Vespasian even slapped a urine tax on it, turning public pee into a literal moneymaker for the empire during tough times.